Next up, we've got the Pac-12 championship game. We've got Oregon taking on Utah. Utah right now, 3-point favorites in this one, total 59.5 here across the board. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out, but you've obviously got Oregon in revenge. They got absolutely obliterated by Utah and Salt Lake a few weeks ago. However, this game will not be played at Salt Lake. It is important to point that out. It is going to be a neutral field environment here for the Pac-12 championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Conor's neck of the woods. So we'll see how this one plays out with the Ducks and the Utes. I always get leery in these spots, kind of like what we just talked about with Western and UTSA. The avenging team often wins the title game if they lost to them just recently. I found that has happened a lot. That's just the team that won the first meeting just gets too comfortable, relaxes a bit too much, thinking, hey, we just beat this team a couple weeks ago. And then Oregon comes back strong here and maybe gets revenge. And they go above and beyond preparing and making adjustments based on what happened a couple weeks ago. So that part of it concerns me. At the end of the day, though, the one thing that does bother me, and this, because I would still lean Utah, though I don't love Utah anywhere close to what I liked a couple weeks ago. But with Utah, they still have a matchup advantage to me where they can stop the run. And again, when Oregon is neutralized running the football, it puts a lot more on Anthony Brown. Now, I know Anthony Brown had one of his better passing days against Oregon State, but come on, Utah's got a better defense than Oregon State. So I think it'll be tricky for him to be counted on to throw the football. So I cashed with Utah 2 weeks ago, and I still lean to them here, but I got to admit, I'm probably going to pass and not even bet it because I am worried about the revenge situation and Oregon coming back here strong with a better effort and a better game. And I'll say this right now, if Oregon plays like they did last Saturday, this time around, and it doesn't have the mistakes and the turnovers they had and the bad special teams against Utah that they had a couple weeks ago, then they're going to have a chance maybe to exact some payback here. So this is a tricky game for me. What do you think, Conor? Pac-12 title game.
Yeah, you've nailed on a bunch of things here. It's just, it was perfect for Utah. They're in Salt Lake. That's where I back them. I thought that game was pretty obvious. Neutral field, I don't love it. I still think Utah's the better team here. I'm not fooled a little bit. Oregon beat their little brother up, in the end, and they came out great. I got to give it to them. When teams are good, I got to give it to Oregon. They came out on fire. Brown was throwing it. I think Oregon State was just shocked, and it was too late to come back with, in the end with those points. I think they lost by 8 or 9. But Oregon, I think, will be better. And yeah, this is the second time around. It's not going to be easy. The problem is, I just can't back Oregon. I think it's just a stay off game for me. In the end, I think Utah is the better team here on a neutral field. But do you want to lay 3? I don't know. I'm not so sure. Total's right where I thought it'd be. 59. I thought it'd be right there. 58, 59. Could go over. Could just stay under, I think, here in this one. So, yeah, this is a pass for me, I think, as well. I lean Utah. I think they're the better team all around. I think Oregon took care of business at home last week and a great first half, but I haven't been convinced of this team all year. So I like Utah a little bit.